Hey Taurus besties, and welcome to my channel, Blushing69. Taurus Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Taurus, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Taurus, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Taurus, as it resonates with you. It will resonate deeply for everyone. And Taurus, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta remember that that's 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of want to move you so you're not in the way. Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Twisted Juanita, good afternoon. How are you guys? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Merci. Kel, good afternoon. Thank you. It's doing something. I'm about to wash it back out. Probably this weekend, though, so I can do like something else weird like this, but not like this. But when I go out eventually, and then I'm gonna wash it back out. I'm gonna lock it soon, eventually. One of these damn days. One of these days, I'm gonna lock it. Maybe this month until December. So it's gonna be temporarily locked. Like last time. But I'm good. I am good. I dropped that trigonometry class. Yes, I did. I dropped it because I just kept sitting in there, only taking notes. That was it. I just showed up, took notes, and did not know anything that was going on. And I felt like tutoring wasn't going to do nothing for me. I should have picked that remedial algebra, but when I was at VCU, I took algebra already and I passed it. So I just need my what is it? I need my transcripts, but they won't give it to me because I owe them like $7,000. Don't ask me how I look now. It was a rough summer. So I owe them $7,000, and until I pay the $7,000, they're not trying to release my transcript, so I just had to keep starting over. So, yeah, there's no point in me taking math anyway. So either way it goes, Crystal, good afternoon. We have 3 days left for the love rituals. If you have not signed up for those, check them out on my website, blosshina69.com. Emily, good afternoon. Good afternoon. E, good afternoon. Good afternoon, y'all. Thanks for joining me. You know, it feels good like when people like come in the room. Unlike my other readings where I just be talking to myself. Like it's boring. So either way, this is your from square one to the outcome reading. If you guys are new to my channel, whenever you show up, please do not timestamp when you feel like my video starts. I try not to block anymore, but in the past I would automatically block. Like, because what I do is if you leave a timestamp on my videos, because I look at all my comments. I literally look at all my comments. I don't always reply, but I read them because I got to monitor. So what I used to do was I would click that timestamp, and I still do it, actually. I click the timestamp to see if you're referring to a certain part in the reading or if you timestamp it when it starts. I used to block automatically, but now I just delete. But if I see it again, because my memory ain't that bad, I block. So please don't timestamp when you feel like it starts. Just fast forward on, okay? Either way it goes. Fudge, good afternoon. Aaron, good afternoon, because I don't think I said that. I think because you're so close in the comments to E, maybe, because it's like Emily E, Aaron. So it's a lot of E's. Either way it goes. This is from the perspective of spirit and then so forth. So from square one to the outcome. Let's see, where you used to be. From Spirit's perspective, where did you used to be? Taurus Spirit. And I hope they don't give us the motherfucking trees, because we're going to be lost for a minute. Where did Taurus used to be? Simply good afternoon. Spirit, where did Taurus used to be? Taurus Spirit. Where did they used to be? Taurus. You wasn't going nowhere. It's funny. Sorry, not to laugh. But you literally wasn't going nowhere. You got orphan and transportation. Just dreaming. Dreaming about taking that trip, dreaming about having that new job, dreaming about having that love of your life, dreaming, and you might still be there, just to say. Okay? So just listen to the damn raven. Good afternoon, divine good afternoon. You was just dreaming. You wasn't going nowhere. That's where you used to be, though. Some of you may still be there, kinda. But for the most part, Spirit said that's all you was a dreamer. Okay, and you would just dream up all these great things that you wanted for your life, all these great things that you could actually do and have in your life. Watching everybody else, come on, watching everybody else live the life that you want, whatever it is. You wasn't going nowhere. Spirit, where did Taurus used to be? I will be live after Leo's reading for question and answers. I will be live later on tonight. Don't quote me on it because I probably won't. But I will be live after Leo's reading on the main channel. They are paid readings, though. But if you want to catch me for question and answers, Chanel, good afternoon. Catch me on the main channel after my Leo reading, which is after yours. So probably by like 3, 4 o'clock. Anyway, where did Taurus used to be? The Knight of Swords. This gives me someone, and it's really funny. Sorry not to be laughing at y'all, but it is funny. This gives me someone who's like, I'm gonna do this, that, and that. This gives me, one time when I was younger, my brother has a best friend, still friends to this day. They used to fight all the time, right? But his friend lived downstairs of us. And you could hear when they would fight, like when the father and son would fight, at least this particular day, you could hear it. And he was just yelling at his father, and the father was yelling back, and you could hear him say, I'm going to be someone, I'm going to be a rapper. And the father was basically telling him, like, that's not a dream. You're not even basically good at rapping or whatever. And he's not good at rapping. Hopefully he don't ever see this video. Truth is the truth. He's not good. But he's a local rapper, or whatever else it is. Either way it goes, the father kept yelling that he wasn't good and that's not a dream. And he kept saying, I'm going to be a rapper one day and watch me, just wait till I blow up and blah, blah, right? That's what this gives me. Like you screaming to the world what you're going to do, fighting with everybody about your dreams and everything else. But the reason why you're fighting with everyone else about your dreams is because you're not actively living them. No one sees you pursuing them. It's all talk, right? Who you used to be, but stay with me. I need to say it how I need to say it. But it was all talk. Basically, it was all bark and no bite. To someone or to everyone. Like you have all these dreams or aspirations, or at least one, and it just wasn't going nowhere. It was just a bunch of talk. Or mental. Just in your own mind. What did Taurus used to be? Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Yeah, your dreams just dangled in your face. Give me a sec. Show it back again. Just mad at the world. Oh, how do I say it? Give me a second. I need the vision out of my head. Oh, okay. You've seen those little things on TikTok, and even if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna describe it, okay? With the dogs, where when they're behind a glass, they're barking at each other, right? But as soon as that glass opens, they stop. They act like they, weren't even angry at each other. They literally are bark, no bite, pretty much. So it gives me like you telling the world what you're going to do, like anyone that speaks negative towards you, like this is what you're going to be, this is what you want to do, even if it's not negative, this is what you're going to be, this is what you want to do. But then when the opportunity arrives, because you've had plenty of opportunities arrive, you kind of just sit there, right? You kind of just sit there. But eventually, like, if nobody's saying anything, nobody's paying attention, you're kind of just existing, right? In whatever world you're in. And then as soon as someone shows up to say, hey, remember that dream that you had, right? Remember that dream that you had? You go back to, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I have this plan, right? Somebody brings up, what happened to you becoming that rapper? And then you bring up, oh, well, I'm still working on that. Oh, well, that dream died, right? There's some type of excuse, but it's not on the basis of just like a normal excuse. It's you fighting back whatever somebody's pointing out that has not become true, at least just yet. This tiny good afternoon. And sometimes it may even be with yourself. So it doesn't have to involve anyone else, but you could be literally having the fight within yourself. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, everyone else is like, show me the results. And when they ask for the results, right, of what you said you were going to do, that's where it's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But there's no action here. We haven't even had an action card come out like once yet. High Priestess. Well, there you go. There's your action card, but you're waiting. You waiting. So I feel like you only seized the moments and barely seized the moments when it was brought up, when it was brought to your attention that you're not seizing the moment, that there is an opportunity. It's like you would go so far and then it would stop. When no one's looking, you're just existing, right? You're just doing whatever your normal activities are, whatever you've been constantly doing, whatever you're comfortable with or you become complacent with. That's what you'll be doing until someone else comes around to reveal, hey, what about this? And remember, spirit is funny when it comes to revealing. So revealing something doesn't have to come from someone that you're familiar with. It can come from a stranger, right? It's just a reminder, like, hey, what about this? But we can get triggered when we're not doing what we actually said we wanted to do, when we don't have what it is that we said we wanted to have. So for the longest time, you could be saying, I want this job, I want this type of job. And then, you might put forth some effort, maybe, right? But for the most part, it's, I want this job, I want this job, I want this job. And then you go back to whatever's happening in your life currently or at the time. And then it only comes back out, hey, I want to change. Give me a sec. It's like having a job. Don't lose me here. Having a job, working in that job consistently, saying, I don't like this job, right? I hate this job. I don't like this job. I hate these people. It doesn't pay me enough. But then you go right back to the same job the next day, right? The next day. And then you complain again. I hate this job. I don't like this job. Whatever else it is. I'm going to leave this job. And then you go right back to the job the next day. And so forth and so forth and so forth. Take the how much it resonate, whether it's a relationship or a job for you or whatever it is. And spirit's like, damn it, hold on. The little ADHD kicking in. You're doing a lot of waiting, right? It's all about the future. Like everything's placed in the future of what it is that you want, but there's no action put behind it. So this gives me, in the past, you used to be all bark and no bite, right? And that's not saying you didn't have dreams. That's not saying you didn't have goals. That's not saying you wouldn't one day achieve it. But spirit is saying there was a lot of what I would like to do, and there wasn't a lot of action. Otherwise, you would have what it is that you were complaining about, what it is that you kept saying you wanted. That was past you. Hopefully it's not current you. Okay, well, let's move on. Look at that. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You want your happiness, but it's still raining, right? So how far are we still in the? Give me a second. Something's mixed up. 1, 2, because isn't that supposed to be? No, it's not. All right. So how far you have come or grown? How far have you come or grown, Taurus? How far has Taurus come or grown? You have the Buddha prepares. Do I even want another? Or will it get confusing? Nope. So this gives me that you have, instead of just talking about it, Taurus, you have started basically preparations, right? Preparations for what it is that you said you wanted. So this gives me putting in those job applications, or, searching, looking somehow, some way, like a little bit more active, but not enough. Not enough. You still have a lot of wasted dreams and a lot of wasted opportunities, right? They still exist. You still passed up a lot of opportunities. I feel you've made yourself feel better, or made yourself feel content about not having what it is that you want right now. So somewhere in there, you are lying to yourself, but you made yourself feel content with not having it just yet. So it's okay that I don't have the job that I want right now because XYZ. It's okay that I don't have the relationship that I want right now because XYZ. It's okay that I don't have whatever because XYZ. How far has Taurus come or grown? You have the Owl, which is air, the Knight of Swords again. Turbulent times can be avoided by quick and decisive action. Loss and conflict are possible. Be clear on beliefs and ideas. Literally, you have made it to the point where it's okay. It's okay, which it's not okay, but you have allowed yourself to feel that it's okay that you don't have whatever it is that you've been wanting. There's a reason why you don't have what it is that you want. That you're not where you would like to be. You have the Three of Cups. Shonda, good afternoon. The Nine of Wands. So you stop taking the beating. Page of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. You place that. It's like you found a way to not make it a complaint. You found a way to not make it a worry. But it's still a complaint. It's still a worry. But the excuses that you create for yourself allow you to see it not as a complaint, not as a worry, right? So it's almost like just because you surround yourself with certain type of people don't mean you don't still think the same way. Doesn't mean you're them. Give me a sec to explain it. Just give me a fucking second. Just because you surround yourself with millionaires doesn't make you a millionaire. If you get what I'm saying, right? Just because you surround yourself with married people doesn't make you married. But you have made it in your mind where it's a reason why you're not a millionaire. You've made it in your mind, or made it up in your mind, where there's a reason why you're not married. Like, these are things that you're striving for. And don't take it so literal, because some of you guys aren't striving for it, okay? I just need examples. But it's like that's what Spirit's saying. Just because you surround yourself with certain types of things doesn't make you that, because at the end of the day, you're still not it. And there's a reason why you're still not it. This is going to be frustrating. There's a reason why you're still not it. The Emperor, like, there's that missing piece that needs to click in your head, Taurus, is the missing piece that needs to click. And it hasn't clicked. Why hasn't it clicked? So I feel like, yeah, you see more opportunities. Yeah, you may have changed your surroundings. You may have changed certain situations, but you still don't have it, right? You still don't have it. So yeah, you may surround yourself around business-like minded people, but what about the successful business that you want? You still don't have it. Yeah, you may surround yourself around married people, but you still don't have it, right? And we can even go as far as some of you guys, yeah, you may be sleeping with married people, but you still don't have a marriage, right? I mean, we can't go that far. So just because you're in close proximity of it doesn't mean it's that you have it. If you get what I'm saying? So how just because your friend got money don't mean you got money. You get what I'm saying? So you know how that saying, if one person has it, we all eat? You're really not eating. Because you're living off the scraps of someone else. Going back to that orphan, right? You living off the scraps of whatever somebody else gives you. You really don't have it. You haven't achieved it. But somewhere in your mind, you've allowed yourself to be okay with being in close proximity of it, but not genuinely having it for yourself. So yes, you've grown closer to it, but you still don't have it. True, good afternoon. The Hangman. For instance, I'm gonna put y'all in my business. I haven't made the move yet, but I don't care. I'm a manifester. I gotta speak. Um, for instance, the apartment that I have is not the apartment that I wanted, right? It is the biggest one that I wanted, but it's not the exact one that I wanted. And I'm in close proximity of the one that I want, and it's still empty, right? But I forgot about it, right? I'm telling myself that it's okay. I have what I want, right? And it's a lie. It's not what I want. And I didn't realize that it's not what I want because I've lied to myself for so long, for the last 3 months, that it's okay. It's exactly what I wanted, right? But it's not. It's damn near what I settled for. But the other day I was looking at my window and I saw somebody, moving in from my window, and I got jealous. I felt some type of way. I said, how dare they? I need to get my apartment before somebody else gets the idea to move in there. So I got triggered, and I went to the office and I found out how much it is and what I need to do to get into that apartment. Now I can sit here, excuse me, and I can continue to sit in close proximity of something that's in my face, right? Something that I want, or I can make a move towards it, right? So in the past, I did not have it, and then in the current, I'm close enough to it. It's just still not what I actually wanted, right? But now I have an opportunity to go ahead and make the move, right? And some may say, well, there's no difference from this one that you're in now compared to the other. But there really is. There's a lot that's different, right? The one that I actually want is what's going to actually make me feel complete, what's going to actually make me feel happy. It's the one that I actually want, the one I've actually been manifesting from the get-go. The one that I'm in now is not so much the one that I've been manifesting, the one that makes me happy. It's just kind of mediocre for me. And that's pretty much what Spirit's saying to you. You're in close proximity of what it is that you want, at least with your growth, but you still don't have it. So there's an excuse here. You're able to lie to yourself because you're close enough to it. If you get what I'm saying? Like the raise is eventually going to come because they're telling you that, you're doing a good job. You're in close proximity of the raise, but you still don't have it. You're in close proximity of marriage, but you still don't have it. You're in close proximity of the love of your life, but you still don't have it. That's pretty much how you've grown. So you've gotten close to it, but you haven't quite achieved it, if that makes sense. We're gonna move on. So, what does Spirit see positively heading your way? Don't get mixed. What do you see positively heading Taurus's way? Spirit. Accountability. Your dreams are your dreams. Okay? Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. The positive part, just give me a sec. Numbing, because I should have just said it beforehand. What do you see positively heading in Taurus's way? Third party. You guys are in for a rude awakening, but the thing is, remember I told you Spirit will send you signs? Put it right in front of your face again. You guys are going to be the ones to give yourself the rude awakening. No one else is. Because anyone else tells you what to do, they bark orders at you, you're not going to take it. It's going to go right back to the Knight of Swords, screaming and telling them what you're going to do and what you're not going to do, if anything, right? You're not going to be able to take the orders. So Spirit is saying you are going to be the one to give yourself a rude awakening. Settling. Because Spirit's about to put something in your face, once again, like the apartment, right? That makes you see, yeah, I'm not living the life that I want to live. I don't have exactly what it is that I want. To make you see how long you have been settling and how much you are settling. No one likes to look at what it is that they want and not be able to have it in that moment, right? No one wants to go window shopping, but you go window shopping because you're still manifesting, you're dreaming. But wouldn't you like to walk into that store and be like, oh, I like this. Let me go ahead and cha-ching, buy this. Wouldn't you like to walk into that house and be like, I really like this house. Let me go ahead and purchase this. Wouldn't you like to go to that car lot and be like, I really like this car. Let me go ahead and purchase this. Instead of, let me go, well, I really like that car. I can't afford it right now. But I'm in close proximity of it. It's a really nice car. It's my dream car. This is a really nice house. This is my dream house. Yeti, good afternoon. Yetta, sorry. Wouldn't you like to actually do that? I forgot. Just give me a sec. Oh, Spirit's gonna put something in your face that you're gonna be able to give yourself a rude awakening. Because I feel like at this point in your life, Spirit is like, no one else can make you go after it. No one else can make you do it. No one else can make you achieve it but you. You're not gonna take orders. The Ace of Wands. You need a reminder how much you actually want it. And when you're complacent, that reminder is not there. The King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. So there's a new opportunity. I don't know what it is that you want. It could be a number of things. But for each one of those things that you say or claim you want that you may have on your vision board, Spirit is saying the opportunity is headed your way. Again, you have numerous opportunities, but Spirit is saying, you have been just passing up these opportunities, but you have numerous opportunities. The Hierophant, your card, but the reason why you've been passing up these opportunities is because you have been lying to yourself that I'm okay. I'm okay where I'm at. I'm okay if I don't make that move. I'm okay if I don't take that step. I'm okay right now. So when you tell yourself I'm okay, you don't strive for anything more because you're okay. You're comfortable. And you have the Five of Swords. Spirit's giving you another chance to actually win this, to actually make this right, to actually achieve this. And I'm literally telling you, this opportunity that's coming about is going to be triggering for you, but it needs to be triggering for you. You're not going to take the chance if it's not. So spirit can't control you, but spirit can trigger you, right? Like I said, going back to the example of the apartment. If spirit didn't trigger me, literally, I don't even look out the window. Okay, I don't even look out the window. I barely open my blinds, or I don't open them at all. I barely look out the window. What is the one time that I look out the window? I look and I see boxes, and what should be mine, but not mine. That's not the unit that I want. But I see boxes. I am triggered by my own self, by my own desire to have what I should have had from the beginning, but I did not. Right? Now, one could say it was all in timing, which it was, but I had forgot about it. You mean to tell me I waited 3 months to decide that I'm going to go ahead and change? Right? I'm going to go ahead and get what I wanted. Of course, I'm triggered. That's what I want. Okay, and I don't want to keep watching someone else live in it. Okay, so in a nutshell, Yona, good afternoon. In a nutshell, Spirit saying you're going to get triggered, but the only person that's really going to be able to trigger you is you, because it's a desire that you have that has been unfulfilled, and it needs to be fulfilled. You're not going to be able to live with yourself not having it, right? Not having that amount of money in your bank account, not having that raise, not having the job that you actually want, continuing to live in the past version of you, right? At one time, that job served a purpose, it no longer serves a purpose for you. At one time, that relationship served a purpose for you, it no longer serves a purpose for you. You have grown, you have changed, but you're still acting from who you used to be, and you are not that person anymore. So, what do they see standing right before you? So, what positive, whatever, do they see standing right before you? Like, it's literally there. Oh, damn. Y'all need a whooping. I'm gonna get my belt made. I really am. I'll put it right on the table. Every time y'all need a whooping, I'm gonna just place it on the table and you gonna know what's up. Damn. Your dream is like literally. Taurus, you can't make this up. It's like right there. You can have it. You can have it. You have broken dreams. It's right there. You can walk out your door today and get it. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. You're the only one holding yourself back. Like literally, you going back and forth with people, you trying to tell people or sell people on your dreams or whatever else it is, and you're doing nothing for you because it's just keeping you stuck. And that's it. It's all talk, no action. Spirit is saying your dream is like literally right there. And I'm trying to get out my head to paint a picture for you. I got distracted. Let me get back. Yes. The more you talk about what you want, can't you picture it? I know you can picture it. You can picture yourself driving that car. You can picture yourself living in that house. You can picture yourself in a nice relationship, right? Whatever type of relationship. You can picture yourself having, holding, touching, whatever it is that you desire. It's your reality. It's you can picture it to the point that it's you damn near can smell it. It's literally your reality. The dream has never died. Never died. Give me a sec. But the lies that you have told yourself, the excuses that you have gave yourself, stop you from creating or having what you want. It's literally right in front of you. If it wasn't a dream, you wouldn't be able to see it. Literally would not be able to see it. For instance, stay with me, don't lose me. Basketball is not a dream of mine. I don't dream of basketball. I've never even been to a basketball game, right? It's not a dream of mine. I don't need to see that in my reality. So me not going to a basketball game doesn't faze me because I'm not into basketball like that, right? I think I've gone to a football game once when I was younger, and I just ate the hot dogs because my mama took me, and I didn't even know what was going on, nor did I pay attention. Okay, do you think I dream of football? No, because that's not a dream. So I don't really care. I could end up going easily to a basketball game because it's not a dream of mine. I can easily go to a football game because it's not a dream of mine. I could end up finding a court and going to go play basketball with somebody, telling them that I can play basketball, which I can't, but I can, but I can't because it's not a dream of mine. It's easy for me to locate those things because I'm not dreaming of it and I'm not holding myself back from it. But it's the things that we desire that we find the most difficult. Why are they the most difficult? When you can find anything else, but you can't get this. You know that saying, and maybe it wasn't in everybody's households, you better know that homework like you know them songs, right? Why is it so easy for you to memorize and learn what the songs are, but you can't learn, that homework, right? You could find every solution for everyone else but yourself. Doing tarot fucking sucks. Being psychic fucking sucks. Because it's almost like, I can help everybody else out to get their dreams to come true, but then when it comes to myself, I'll be taking the long route, the hard route, every whichever route, right? But it's not difficult, it's just we make it difficult. The answers are there. When I thought back recently, Anthony, good afternoon. When I thought back recently to when I used to read, right? Um, Tarami, good afternoon. When I thought back recently to when I used to read, I used to say a lot of times when I wanted to know what was going on, I would do a reading. That's why I put out so many readings, especially when it came to love. Because at the time, I wasn't in love, but I liked somebody. And I couldn't read them anymore because I was too close to them. So I can't read myself, I can't read them. So I have to check my sun, moon, rising, and Venus videos, and I have to check out theirs. So I would do a bunch of readings. I would do all 12 signs, and then I would go back and watch them so I could figure out information because I'm not reading. I'm not the one giving the message. So even when I go back and I watch my readings, I be sitting there like, damn, that's good. Oh, I don't want to fucking hear that. Right? Because I'm not giving the message. And the way that I give the message can be so powerful sometimes to myself that I'm like, damn. When the reading finally ends, I'm like, that was a lot. That motherfucker got me fucked up. Right? I've stopped giving what I could give to myself because I seen it as not able to achieve in some type of way, in some type of light. I can't achieve this, so therefore, there's no way I can get the message that I need. There's no way I can achieve this because it just does not exist. It can't happen because it did not come from this person. You can't possibly find love, right? Because it did not come from this job. You can't possibly find the finances that you want. Because it did not come from this house. I can't get the house that I want or the car that I want or whatever else it is, right? Because it's not coming from this relationship. I can't have the family that I desire. Spirit is saying it's literally right in front of your face. And I don't know any other way to say it, but it's there. And if you ask yourself, well, where is it? Do you see, do you hear, yourself? Where is it? You question everything, but you don't believe in what's right there. What's right there? Now give me a second. Don't lose me here. Tarot is guidance, right? But you have faith in it. You have faith in it. And I say you have faith in it because if you did not, it would not be in your reality. You would not even watch it whatsoever. Whether it's for fun and giggles, kicks and giggles, or whatever else it is. Do you know they're coming out with the tarot movie? I'm gonna go see that. It's in May. My mama's calling me. She'll fuck me up. Can you hear me? Because my line may be a little bit off. But what was I saying? Damn. Mamas? She threw me off. Okay, cool. No, the tarot movie was me being distracted. Before the tarot movie, what was I saying? Damn, it was getting good. Typically, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I think she's in my favorites. It would have came through anyway. Somebody give it back. Now all I can remember is the tarot movie when I mentioned it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have so much faith in tarot, and it's simply just guidance. Like, a lot of these things haven't taken place yet. Or maybe some of them happened, but you need a reminder that it's happened. And basically, Spirit is like, you can have faith in something that you literally cannot see. So, whatever God you believe in, whatever higher power you believe in, you have so much faith that that actually exists. But when it comes to your dreams, you don't see it the same. But what do they say? You are made in God's image. You basically are God, right? Or a God, but you basically are God if you're made in his image. May not be necessarily God, but you have these abilities, right? You have the psychic senses, right? Or the six senses. You have your clairs. You have all these abilities to connect to the universe and attract what it is that you want, but you don't use them. They exist. They're in your face every single moment, every single day. All the tools that you need to gain whatever it is that you desire are already within you, literally already within you. And that's why tarot is guidance. It's just your own confirmation of what you already know, right? But sometimes we need to hear it in order for us to actually believe it. And we don't just need to hear, you need to hear from the right person, FYI. But we just need to hear it just for us to actually believe it, just for us to, see it in our own reality. Because it already exists. We just need a reminder. We need to wake up to it again, right? We need to relive what it is that we truly hold close to us, what it is that we truly value. Your dreams literally already exist, but your faith lacks in what you dream of. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. Everything, every little thing that you, what is it? Every little thing that you desire or that you've seen this lifetime, you have manifested it. Okay? You manifested your parents, whether you like them or not. Okay? Whether you like them or not. You chose your parents. Okay? You manifested these lovers, whether you like them or not. It's a hit or miss sometimes until you get it right. You manifested the job that you asked for. You said you wanted money. Spirit gave you a job that you manifested, you attracted. You manifested whatever. You manifested it, right? Just gotta be careful with your words when you're talking about something. I want to break. I want to quit. Gotta be careful with that. You better ask for something in replace of it. But you manifested every little thing that you come in contact with. For instance, I said, I don't want to work from home. I said that for like a minute. I said, I don't want to work from home. I want my home to feel like a home. When I go into my home, like I want to go there and feel like I can relax. And not that I have to sit in my car 24/7 because I don't like being, in the house. I said I wanted the office space. Now remember, I'm a general manifester. Stay with me, don't lose me. I'm a general manifester, so I can't be specific when it comes to what kind of office space I want. And I think by this moment, a lot of you guys are getting where I'm going, right? Where am I at now? In my office. It's not my office, but I'm in my office of the office, right? But you see how like I attracted what was already there. It's already here. So there's no purpose in me going out to look for something that's already here, right? That's already here. Whatever I manifested, whatever I was dreaming about, I just had to look and it was already there, right? The apartment was already there. It already existed. It's already there. The only thing is, I just got to believe that it's actually mine, that I actually can have it instead of lying to myself. Hold on. We're going to go on. Instead of lying to myself and telling myself, can't. Damn. Can you please act right for me? Instead of lying to myself and telling myself, I can't have it, I can't achieve it. When Spirit's saying, when you attract something, and don't lose me, when you attract something, you're attracting it because it's already there. That's the only reason why you're attracting it. It's already there. It's already ready for you. Already there. There's a reason why I chose this office, right? Instead of the office at my last complex. Because at my last complex, I was still making excuses. I just got to continue to work from home because there's no office space for me to use. I don't have an office. But I literally had an office just like this that I could have went to, but I didn't. It existed there just like it exists here. And it will exist somewhere else as well. It may not necessarily be my complex, but it will exist, right? Because it always exists. As soon as you are willing and wanting and able to attract it, we're just saying it's already in your face. That's why you are attracting it. You would not attract something you did not know existed. You're attracting something that you've already seen, you've already felt, to be real. So what's happening? What's the reason with lying to yourself and telling yourself you can't have it right now? It doesn't exist. That type of love doesn't exist. You've seen that type of love. That's why you want that type of love. Because if you didn't see it before, you would not even know it existed. Whether it's in a movie or it's like a couple that you've seen, it's your friends, it's your mother and father. So apparently that love exists, right? It's just you won't allow yourself to actually have it. Andrea, good afternoon. Kerr, good afternoon. And anyone else that I missed, good afternoon, y'all. Which one are we on? Standing right in front of you. Inner child. Which standing right in front of Taurus? It's so beautiful. Fresh start. That dream never died. You just need to bring it back to life. It's never left your vision. That's why every so often it sneaks back up, right? You just need to bring it back to life. Bring you back to life. What part of you did you kill off? Hold on. What part of you did you kill off and told yourself you couldn't have it? I think I said that wrong, though. Just give me a sec. You killed something off in you and told yourself you killed off the inner child in you that attracted it, right? And told yourself you can't have it. So therefore you don't have it. Make that part whole again. Make that part whole again. And this is why I say it's vital for you to get in proximity, right? Get close enough to it, but don't lie to yourself and tell yourself that it's yours until it's yours. And don't lose me here, okay? Because I know that's going to sound mixy. Give me a second to like say it better. You've grown, backtracking a little, you've grown to the point that you've gotten in close proximity of it, but it's still not yours. But I want you to get in close proximity of it and claim it as yours because it's already yours. Stop saying that that car is meant for someone else. That house is meant for someone else. Why would we want to continue to give what we desire to someone else? Why? Why is that person better than you? What makes that person better in order to have what it is that you're dreaming about? Because they got money, because you can see that they got money. You don't know their pockets. You don't know how they're gonna get that car. Just like you don't know how you want that car, they don't know how they're gonna get that car. You don't know how they're gonna get that car. Okay? Some of these houses these $1 million houses that you may be wanting, you may be like, oh, they got the money because they're living in that house. You don't know what they had to do to get that money. Okay? You don't know what type of loan they took out. You don't know what connections they have. But we can't be concerned about that because once again, we allow ourselves to make excuses. They only got that house because they can afford that house. Look, do you know that they are in debt? Okay, they barely can keep up with that house. Okay. Excuse me. You have contemplation, and you have nostalgia. You're not going to be able to understand, Taurus. You may wait a minute to get this, but you're not going to be able to let it go. You're not going to be able to move past it until you get it. If you can see it, you can attract it. It's already yours. And the only reason why you want to attract it is because you know it already exists. You will not be willing or wanting or able to attract something you do not know already exists. You've seen it. I don't care if it was in your dreams. You've seen it. King of Pentacles. Remember, the universe is always recycling. Always recycling. A refrigerator was invented a long time ago, whether it looked like the refrigerator that you know of or not. It was invented, and then they redid it, and they redid it, and they redid it. A lot of your movies that you like are probably remakes, okay, of another movie, whether it was a cartoon or real people in it. It was more likely a remake. So Spirit is saying you're in a world where we recycle things. I forgot my point to that, so we're gonna move past that unless it comes back up. Just take that motherfucker as name. What's standing? Thank you. You got the Lovers. The Chariot. You are it. You are it, Taurus. Sorry. You are it. You are standing right before. You are the tool that you need. You are the tool that you need. You are the tool that you need to attract, to have, to gain whatever it is that you want. You are the tool. You are it. No one else. You are it. Literally, you are it. It's seriously just about claiming. Okay? Claiming it so much until literally everybody is tired. You have nobody to argue with because nobody wants to go against you. You are the bull. Nobody wants to go against the bull. Okay? But they try it. They try it. You watch them little bull things, little bull, not the races, but the little bull thing where they get the red flag and they be doing like that, whatever it's called. You watch them little things, and if you ain't watch them, you know about it. Okay? And if you don't, then you better Google it because I don't know what to tell you. But either way it goes, people will play with that bull until that bull actually shows them that they mean business. So basically, Spirit is saying, you just keep allowing yourself to play. You keep allowing people in this universe to play with you, right? And tell you that it's not yours, you can't have it, and you got to work hard for what it is that you want. You got to wait on what it is that you want. You can't easily call it in or whatever else it is, right? And you allow people that don't have what it is that you want to tell you that. And you allow people that, what is it? Damn it. Hold on. I'm hungry. Mind your business if you hear me stomach, because it's going to growl eventually. You allow people that don't have what it is that you want to tell you how to get it, when you can get it, and whatever else it is, right? But Spirit is saying it's literally just you. You can have it. You're the only one. Back to the bull thing. Yes. But when that bull gets tired, what happens? They get ate up. Okay? They get beat up. They get beat up. That's what happens. So it's like Spirit is saying you need to start claiming it until nobody's around to fight against you. Your ego can't even interfere because you have told yourself it is yours. Until one day you wake up in that dream house. Until one day you wake up in your marriage, right? Until one day you wake up with all this money in your bank account. You need to keep telling yourself that. And I don't care if you're not working hard for it, okay? I don't care if you're not working hard for it. I feel like that's one thing that I hate when people tell me that. You're not doing enough. You need to be working every day. Why? That's boring. I don't want to do that, right? And I don't have to always, just because I'm not working, go take some lavish trip because I don't want to do that either. I like what I'm doing. I have my moments when I want to be around people, and then I like being by myself, right? I have my moments when I want to talk to people, and then I like being by myself. I shouldn't have to do it the way that somebody else tells me to do it because their way doesn't work for me. I like what I like. And that's it. You like what you like. So what you like that you have seen before, you will attract. But you have to stay firm on what you like, right? No one else. So people telling you to, once again, because I'm all over the place a little bit, stay with me. Once again, people telling you that you have to go work hard and you have to do all this. You are a bull. And what do people like to call you? Lazy. You're not lazy. You're just in alignment, right? With the universe. When it's time for you to do something, Taurus, you will do it. When it's time for you to act on something, you will do it. The Spirit is saying it's the problem where you allow people to play with you. You allow people to tell you what's right for you. You allow people to tell you when you're going to make money, how you're going to make money. That you need to overdo it, right? I saw this video on the TikTok, and stay with me, don't lose me here. I saw this video on the TikTok which explained people working those 9 to 5s, and not even just people working 9 to 5s, it could be business owners too. But I'm gonna stick with the 9 to 5s. You're making more money for that company than you're getting paid. Imagine if you lived out your own dreams. Imagine if you did that on your own, how much money you could be making. But you're getting paid, it was basically like you're getting paid $20 an hour. But in order for you to make that $20 an hour, you're making more profit for that company because they can't just pay you and have nothing. So what's happening? You're getting paid less than you're actually worth. Less than you're actually worth. Yeah, I'm done right there. I got stuck. I didn't get stuck. I just zoned back into me. Just give me a sec. How long have we been on this? Damn. 6 of Cups. Okay, apparently I'll probably be live on the main channel around 6 or something. Maybe I just come back tonight. I don't want to have to tilt these cards. Let me figure it out. The Emperor. And you got the Moon. Only you know where you're going. Only you know what's coming into your life. No one else can tell you that. Only you know. And you know it based off of what you can see. What you can see. Now, if someone mentions something that you've never heard of before, you now have the ability to attract it, right? You never heard about it until now. But now that you know, you can attract it. You can now envision yourself having it because you now know of it. Spirit is saying, basically in a nutshell, what's standing right in front of you is the dreams that you have. They're right there. Right there. If you can see yourself having it, it's right there. Look around. Okay, look in one direction isn't going to serve a purpose for you. It's not going to serve a purpose for you because it may not come from that direction. It may not come from this direction. That relationship that you're looking for may not come from that person. That money that you're looking for may not come from that job. That does not mean it does not exist. It's just you're looking in the wrong places. Looking in the wrong places. Look around, 360. 360 until you connect to it. 360 until you find it. Spirit's saying, don't stop looking until it's yours. Don't stop looking. So if we're going to talk about not giving yourself a break, that's what you don't need to give yourself a break for. You may take a nap. But when you get up, we're doing a 360 again. So where is it? Where is it? Where's my dream car? Where's my dream house? Which lot am I going to get this car from? Because I know I'm getting it, right? Which lot is going to have the person that's going to help me get this car? Which realtor? Because I don't care. Stop going through one realtor and calling it, even if that realtor been in your family forever. Stop going to just one person. Once again, letting people play with you, right? You're trying to assist somebody else in their dream, but they're not helping you with yours. Go open the door up to other realtors, okay? Stop sitting with just one and stop worrying so much about how you're going to afford and how you're going to do such and such, because once again, there's the excuses, there's the reasons. Stop opening the door only to one job opportunity because you're looking in one direction, one realtor, one job, one lover, whatever else it is. You want the best of the best, once again, Taurus. And the best of the best is in front of your face. But you get to choose at the end of the day which one is the best of the best, right? Which one's going to give me what I want. And until I get it, I won't stop until I get it. right? Let's move on. So I feel like we just went through this, but why haven't you gained it yet? I'm hungry. Why hasn't Taurus gained it yet? This might be a tough deck. Okay, that's only, no, it's not. You have focus and you have meditation because you keep allowing yourself to be distracted. Okay, somehow, some way you take your focus off of what you want. Focus and meditation. You forget that you are made in the image of God, right? You forget that you've forgotten who you are. You came into your flesh and you've forgotten who you are. You've forgotten that you are a powerful being. You've allowed people to make you small and make you feel like you can't just call in what it is that you want. You can't have what it is that you want. You've allowed people to make you forget who you are. You are made of energy, okay? It's because that call came through. Can you hear me? Okay, good. You are able to call in whatever it is that you want. But Spirit is saying you keep forgetting who you are. When you go back, like it's almost like you see what you want and you go back into the world and you see how you can't have it. Because what do you see around you? You see poverty around you. You see people crying about their relationships. You see people, single mothers, right? You see single mothers out there struggling to have a good life or whatever. So therefore you believe that, well, if they can't have it, I can't have it. Because you have a constant reminder of reasons why you can't have it. You lose sight, you lose focus of who you are and the ability that you have in this world. Those that achieve do not lose sight of what the ability that they have, who they are. They just get stronger and stronger. But somehow, some way, along the route, along the road, whatever, you forget who you are and the abilities that you have. You are a powerful being, and you need to remind yourself of that, right? You're made for so much more. You can achieve so much more than what you have achieved already. I don't care if you reach what the top of the top is considered to be when it comes to, society. You can go even further. You can go even further. If you're still alive, you can go even further. Okay, there is a purpose here for you. There's many purposes that you can choose from. You decide what type of life you want to live. You decide what it is that you want to attract. So we're saying the reason why you haven't gained it yet is literally you just keep forgetting who you are. That's it. Simple as that. But we're not done. Why hasn't Taurus gained it yet? Community. Ariella, good afternoon. Latika, good afternoon too, because I think you came in when it started fucking up. Literally, once again, everybody else. It's everything that you get to see. You get a constant reminder every day, every second of your life that you possibly can't have it. Oh, my car is having issues. Now I got to pay for this car to get fixed. I'm never going to be able to afford getting a new car, right? And Spirit's saying, why got to come out of your pockets? Did you look for the way that would, fix your car? Did you manifest the way that would fix your car? Are you even attempting to attract it? Or are you just trying to pay out of pocket, right? Why got to come from your pocket? Why does the purchase of this new vehicle have to come from you? Why you can't ask the universe for it? Why can't it come from the universe? Why can't the universe send someone to help you, right? Why do you always got to do it, right? But like I said, you look at what's around you and you see the struggle that's going around you, and therefore I can't have what it is that I want because I'm at risk of being similar to that, right? I'm at risk of being similar to that. I can't go on this trip because then I'm at risk of being homeless if I spend this money, right? And take the how much for that, okay? But I can't go to this job interview because I'm at risk of not having a job. But didn't you say you didn't like that job anyway? Right? Didn't you say you didn't like that? I can't move to another state because I'm at risk of whatever reason it may be. I think I use the bathroom. I'll let you come out. Why hasn't Taurus came this yet? You got the Dolphins, the Tornado, and the Hangman. Yeah, and you constantly put it into your dreams. That's basically what that is. You constantly put it into your dreams. You forget who you are and you constantly put it into your dreams. You keep coming back into the flesh. And when you're manifesting, you're not manifesting from the flesh. You may have seen it from your flesh, had those desires from your flesh, but when you're manifesting, you're not manifesting from you. You cannot provide anything to yourself. You alone cannot do it by yourself. You still have to call on the higher power. And the higher power for you is whatever the higher power is for you, right? You can't do it on your own. You can call it in, and you have to allow the universe to bring it to you, all right? You keep forgetting that. You keep forgetting that no one can claim anything over you that is not meant for you, that you haven't claimed for yourself. So if poverty is what you're afraid of, you're claiming it. So if someone tells you that you're broke and you end up being broke, you claim that, right? You told yourself, yeah, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I can't afford that. I can't afford to buy that. I can't afford to take myself out to eat. You claimed it. No one in this world can claim anything over you that you don't already believe. You don't claim for yourself. Because if you wanted more money, you would get more money. But if you want to stay broke, you're going to stay broke. If you want that house, you're going to get that house. If you don't want that house, you're not going to get it. There's reasons why you don't get what it is that you want. And it all falls down to you. No one else can give you what it is that you want unless you call it in. Unless you call it in. You would never find, there's reasons why people have not found me yet. They do not need me. They have not asked for me, right? You come over here, you're gonna get tough love. Okay. I saw that in my birth chart too. When I was reading it the other day, because I was looking for something else, it literally said that I would have trouble with the throat. Right? I may get a little bit, I may be a little too harsh sometimes, like with the throat chakra, whatever. But hey, it works out. But there's a reason why people have not found me, because this ain't what they want right now. They're not attracting it. But those that get triggered by what I say and they get mad at me for whatever reason, they asked for it. Okay? They manifested it. They asked the universe for it. Were they truly ready for it? Yes. Did they want it? No. But their flesh said, oh, I don't want this. But their soul said, I need this. Right? So there's a reason why you found me, right? Because you attracted me. You said, universe, I need this. I want to get my life in order, so this is what I need, right? I need a wake-up call, something, whatever it is that you ask for something, whether you remember it or not. That's the reason why you came across me. Otherwise, it wouldn't happen, right? And we can say vice versa. I attracted you, right? There's a reason why I don't have a lot of negative Nancy's in my comments, or if I do, they too scared to speak up, because I attracted that, right? I'm not about to play that game. I don't care, internet or not. I'm not about to play that game. So at the end of the day, Spirit is saying the reason why you have not attracted it is because you allow yourself to believe what others allow you. Blocked indeed. You allow others to, tell you what you can and cannot attract. And you forget at the end of the day who you are. And they may not physically tell you what you can and cannot attract, but they show you based off of the life that they're living and how they attract and when they attract. There's always people that tell me, once again, you have to work hard, and I'm sure you've heard it too. You have to work harder in order to have what it is that you want. And I just be like, well, I just show up for what I need, because I don't want to do all that work. right? Yes, I tell myself every day I could be a millionaire already. I could have been one years ago. Years ago. I already know it. But the thing is, I don't really want to show up for that yet. So yes, I say I'm going to be a millionaire, but I'm not willing to show up for that yet because I know I'm gonna have to do a little bit more than I'm doing now. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to get what I'm getting. I'm not ready to show up for that. So yes, one day I am going to be that, but I'm not ready to show up for that. So if you have not achieved what it is that you wanted to achieve, you don't want it. You don't want it. It's all talk. You're all talk, basically, in a nutshell, right? So let's move on. So what have you been censoring, and how and why? I almost want to take a break because I do gotta use the bathroom. Where my headphones at? I would do a part two, but like I would end this and then do a part two. But every time I do a part one, part two, my part two have more views than the part one. So we're just gonna take a small little hiatus so I could go run and use the bathroom. Don't look at my booty. Thank you. I'm back. Yes, make sure to like the video, please. Thank you, love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I almost did two things wrong. One, I almost sat in a nasty ass toilet. It's clean though. It looks to be clean. And then two, I almost touched that doorknob because I was trying to rush back. So I dried my hands and I threw it in the trash can and then I almost touched that doorknob. I lost my damn mind. But either way it goes. What number are we on? Yep. That pretty much sums that part up. So it was good for a minor break. So let's move on. So what have 6, 7, 8. No. Something needs to be repeated. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. Okay, so what have you been censoring? How and why? What have you been censoring? How and why? It was warm in here, but when I went out there, it's now cold. What has Taurus been censoring in their life? Well, according to this. What has Taurus been censoring? It makes sense. I didn't want to choose the card. But hey, you have been censoring your growth. It makes sense. Can't make it up. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. It makes sense. You have been stunting your growth. You have been stopping and getting the bare minimum of what you could have because you didn't allow yourself to fully believe and commit to that you could truly have that. So once again, I go back to the apartment, right? Yes, it is the same apartment. It is the same exact apartment, but I didn't allow myself to fully grow. The difference is, the floor it's on, the cabinets and everything, right? The ceilings and all. There's a difference. Same exact layout, but there's a difference. I didn't allow myself to have the best of the best. I censored it to the point where, okay, well, this is the best. Like, it's the biggest one, because I told you, my Taurus moon had me bougie. I can't do anything less, right? I have people telling me, well, you should go down. Maybe you should do like a 1-bedroom, right? I did that in Texas, and I ain't doing it again. Kaleem's getting older, and he don't like me looking at him no more. Even though he like his privacy now. He don't like me looking at him. And he be wondering when I'm ever gonna put on clothes, but that's never gonna happen. And you're gonna have to look at me for the rest of your life. It is what it is. You get comfortable with yourself like I am. But either way it goes. Damn it, hold on a minute, because I went off. Yes, back to the apartment, right? Same thing, but I censored myself and I said, well, this is the best of the best, but this is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get. This is good, right? But I didn't allow myself to have the best of the best. Even though it was possible, I just didn't. But why have you censored your growth, Taurus? And how? Kissing ass, because there's always something available. See, that's what happens when there's options there. Too many options there that give you the nothing result, the bare minimum, and the best. Because you'll choose what's easiest for you to get, right? That's the reason why you're censoring it, because there's always something there that's easier for you to get. Well, I'll just take this job for right now, right? But there was another job that would have gave you what you wanted, and you could have had that right now. But instead, you settled for the one that you could get right now, right? At least this person's giving me love. At least this person's showing me attention. At least I have somebody, right? I'll just take what I can get. You have romantic love affair. You allow yourself to see more than what you want. And that's the problem. Photo proof. You allow yourself to see more than what it is that you want. And that's the problem. It's always going to hold you back. So you're going to be waiting. Look at you. Just waiting. Killing time, wasting it on nothing. Next thing you know, 20 years later, you're looking back like, damn, I didn't do nothing. I didn't even get to live. Now you got a rap sheet of a bucket list because you ain't do none of it. You just dreamt about it. You just kept working that boring ass job that didn't allow you to take any trips, that didn't pay you nothing when you could take trips, that didn't give you no PTO time. Ain't it called PTO? Part of time. That's not part of time. Part taking time of, I don't know what the hell PTO stand for. Put down in the comments. But that ain't give you no damn PTO, nothing. Would never let you take a trip, right? You can't even have babies because this job ain't paying you enough, right? So you make that excuse again. I can't afford to have a baby. I can't afford to, start a family. I can't afford to take care of my family, whatever it is, right? Oh, pay time, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Party time makes sense too, though. The O's missing though, but that does make sense. Pay time off. You got the King of Wands. Because it makes you feel, hold on, it makes you feel accomplished. It makes you feel accomplished because nobody wants to wait. Because you know how long you'll have to wait. Now, stay with me, don't lose me. You know how long you'll have to wait to get what it is that you truly want. You know how long you have to wait. Nobody wants to sit around waiting and staying in the energy of manifesting. If I could just get this now and feel accomplished, right? Second place is better than nothing. You know what people tell people? My child, look, you did a good job, but it wasn't first place. People will always be like, why would you tell him that? Because it wasn't first place. He did good, but it wasn't first. I'm not telling. Okay, when I was on that sideline and I was screaming at you, telling you to pump it up, right? Is my camera? Whatever. Telling you to get it together, run faster, breathe. When I started running with you, and then, one time my baby was running a race. He was running a race one time. It was one time around the track. I just knew my baby was going to win. I just knew he was going to win. Literally, I knew he was going to win. Because when I tell you he started out strong, that probably fucked us up, honestly. But he was in the lead the whole time. The whole time, y'all. I was on that sideline. I crazy person. He hit that last stretch. That last fucking stretch. We lost. Not one person passing us, not two persons passing us, not three persons passing us, not four persons. Everybody and their mama passed them up. Everybody and mama. We lost. And that was not okay. That was not okay. Right? Now I'm gonna be mad at you. But that was not cool. You literally were in first. You would have come in first if you would have just stayed strong. But you know what he told himself? More than likely, I'm not gonna get it. So it's okay if I don't win. It's okay if I don't win. I'll just, at least I tried, right? That's it. At least I tried. It's okay if I don't come in first, right? And technically, it's okay if he doesn't come in first, but it's not okay if he doesn't come in first, right? What you do with one thing, you do with everything, right? Reasons why they tell you to practice as if you're on stage before the performance, practice as if it's the performance. Because what you do in practice is what you're going to do on stage, right? So, granted, he did not get first place. He settled. He told himself, it's okay if I don't get first. And so he withdrew. I'm tired. So, since I'm tired, even though I'm still in this race, I'm not going to get it. Because there was another option there that he felt satisfied that at least I ran it. At least I ran this far. But no, you can't tell yourself that. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. My baby used to love backyardigans. His first birthday party was backyardigans. He don't remember it though, but we didn't have Miss Rachel or something, or what are the other shit called? So he was on backyardigans repeat. You have the star, and you have the 7 of Wands. This need to be you. With every other dream that is not the dream that you have, you need to fight for your life, Taurus. Fight for your life. You want what you want. Fight for your life. You can have it. you will have it. And we're not settling just because it's available. Because if this one thing over here is available that you're about to settle for, best believe if you did that 360 like I told you, what you actually want is available. And that's why you see people out here waiting on love. They could have it now, but somewhere along the way, they stopped feeling as if it existed, which is why they don't have it, right? Somewhere along the way, they stopped feeling like it existed, so they don't have the love that they want. But the reason why they're not in any relationship is because they still do believe that it exists. So therefore, they're waiting, but they don't have to wait, right? They can easily attract it, easily call it in. They just haven't because they're still in the excuse phase. This is the reason why I don't have it. I'm not in a relationship because I don't want just any type of love, right? You hear it, right? I'm not in a relationship because, but these are people that desire relationships. Okay. I'm not in a relationship because nobody's going to treat me, any type of way. I'm not in a relationship because all men are or all women are, whatever, right? But these are the people that desire it, not the ones that they're not looking for love, right? Because me, I'll tell you, I'm not in a relationship because you ain't got enough money for me, right? But once again, that's still an excuse. But you can tell where my focus is: money. My focus isn't on love. My focus is on money. So where I'm manifesting at is going to be something financial. So if you can't pay all my bills, I'm not even going to consider love because I'm not manifesting love. So if I open myself up to love, stay with me, don't lose me. If I open myself up to love, it needs to have what I'm manifesting currently. I'm not going to get distracted by love when it doesn't have what I'm trying to manifest currently, right? My happiness is sitting in finances. That's what I'm manifesting currently. Anything that deals with money. So I'm not just going to let anyone come into my life that does not fulfill what I have been actively manifesting. It's only a distraction, right? So if I step outside the box of what I'm manifesting, it still needs to deal with what I'm manifesting. You still need to have what I'm manifesting, right? Get me? Don't lose me there. But either way it goes, you have been censoring your dreams and getting the second best because it's easier to achieve. And Spirit is saying you need to stop doing that. Now, what is it that you truly need to censor? What does Taurus truly need to censor? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You need to censor everything around you. This is when it comes into you need to be mindful what you take in. And I feel like I've said that many times. You need to be careful what you take in. I'm going to move on to Leo right after this, if you're interested in the Leo's reading. You need to be mindful what you're taking in, what you're allowing your family to tell you that you're able to do right now, you're able to achieve right now. I am literally the black sheep of my family. I do what it is that I want, no matter how crazy it may be. I've taken the most risks. It's not even funny. Literally. And do you think I like all of them? No, I do not. But I took them. Why? Because nobody's going to tell me that I couldn't have it. Nobody's going to tell me that I had to do it. Nobody was going to tell me that I couldn't do it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to figure out a way, right? Rebellious. Just a rebellious fucking spirit out here tripping. Now, I wish the one thing I listened to was that baby daddy. You gotta be rebellious about everything. But either way it goes, learn a lesson. But I'm the black sheep of my family, right? I'm the one that's gonna be rebellious and gonna do what they wanna do. But at the end of the day, hold on a minute, don't lose me, just give me a sec. It's a great spirit to have, right? Whether I do things right or I do things wrong. Who's to say that I did it wrong? Who's to say that I did it wrong? Who's to say when and how I should conceive this child? Whose opinion matters outside of mine? Nobody's, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody's raising this child but me, right? Nobody's living this life but me. Who's to say that I shouldn't have packed up and moved to Texas, away from everybody? Whose opinion? Whose opinion mattered? Nobody's but mine. Because I was the one that was going to have to live by myself over there, right? Raising my child and everything else. Who's to say that I shouldn't be doing tarot? Nobody but me. And Spirit is saying what you need to be censoring is everybody else's beliefs on what it is that you should be doing. When you feel yourself doing it, block it out. Find a way to block it out. Whether that means you're ending the conversation because it's getting toxic over here. You're walking away because it's getting toxic over here. I'm turning off the TikTok because it's getting toxic over here. I'm turning off the TV because it's getting toxic over here, right? I'm calling out of work because it's getting toxic over here. I need a day to myself to believe that I can have what it is that I want, right? I'm going to censor as much as I need to. And I don't care who doesn't like it. I'm not going to worry because I'm calling out of work and be like, well, where am I going to get that money from? Because I know I'm calling out for me. And because I know I'm calling out, I know what I'm going to attract. Spirit, I'm taking this vacation right now. And I need you to pick up the slack. So although I may not get this money from this job, I need the money else some other way, right? But little do you know, Spirit may give it from the job because you may end up getting overtime. You may get some random check in the mail. You may get somebody who gives you money. You don't know how it's going to happen, but it will happen because you believe it to be true, right? What does Taurus really need to censor? Talking shit? Queen rising? Cause you that bitch, okay? Family issues? An inside scoop, all up in your damn business. All up in your business trying to figure out what's going on with you hustling at the bottom of the deck. All up in your business trying to figure out what's going on with you. Anybody and everybody, the monitoring spirits. Okay. Now, one thing I got to be careful with because I do it a lot. And as a manifester, I'm meant to tell people what it is that I'm doing, right? Those that are going to be affected by it. But either way it goes, even if you're not a manifester, I need you to stop feeling as if just because you told what you was about to do that something bad is going to happen because you are in the spirit of manifesting it. So all those people that's telling you to be careful who you tell, look, I need you to find a way to lie to yourself like you do about everything else. So what I like to do is when I start to feel guilty and whatnot, I lie. That's the one time I'm lying to myself. Okay. I just be like, well, I told them for good reason. Spirit must have wanted them to know. So then I'm gonna let go of that guilt trip that I'm doing to myself, right? That whatever type of manipulation I'm doing to myself to make myself feel bad. Like, damn, I shouldn't have told them because now that I told them, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not telling myself that. I'm not telling myself that. I don't care what monitoring spirit is out there. There is nothing you can do to me to harm me in any type of way. It was said for a reason, and that's why I said it. I'm getting what I want, right? I'm getting what I want. I'm not going to manifest a lie that someone else keeps passing down to me and try to traumatize me with. Therefore, I don't get what I want. I don't get what I want. So in that moment, my biggest lie, which is my biggest flex, it's going to be, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. I knew that person's soul. I knew that person's soul from the get-go. Right? But there's a reason why I went through that relationship. Then I'm going to tell myself the reasons why I went through that relationship, and I'm going to move on with my life. And I'm going to go after the reasons why I told myself that I was meant to be in that relationship. Right? I was meant to be in that relationship to learn what love actually was. And then I'm going to go after manifesting what it is that love actually is, because now I've seen it. Now I know it. I did not know it before, but now I know it. And now that's the only thing I'm going to go after until that one doesn't suit me. And then I'm going to go after what actually suits me. But I can't know what suits me if I have not experienced it, if I have not seen it, right? So Spirit is like, start lying to your damn selves better. Use it for your benefit. So if you're going to lie to yourself or reason with yourself or reason with others or lie to others, do it to yourself to your own benefit. Because it doesn't always matter lying to somebody else. What does that do for them? Nothing. At the end of the day, you got to live with the lie that you told. So make it benefit you. I am hungry. You got the Tower. I think I'm going to be live later tonight. Because after Leo, I'm eating something when my head starts hurting. You got Justice. Eight of Wands. Yeah, we're not going to be afraid. We're not going to be afraid. We're not going to be afraid. Ten of Swords. Now, you do want to be cautious about who you're talking to. Definitely. But I'm talking about those slip-ups, okay? Those slip-ups that you have, that you end up panicking about. And you'd be like, man, I'm not going to be able to do such and such because I did such and such. That is when your reasoning becomes useful. Use it to your benefit, basically, for your highest good. Yes. Use it to your benefit. What serves a purpose for Taurus? Taurus only. I'm not going to believe that I can't tell nobody anything because it serves a purpose for someone else. They can't tell nobody anything, but you're not going to tell me I can't tell nobody. Okay, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to have what it is that I want. I'm still going to get it. Because if I'm in the power of believing, it's already mine. As soon as I step out of the power of believing, it's not mine. It's not mine. Why is it not mine? It's still mine, but it's not mine because I believe it. What did I tell you? You believe you're broke, you're going to be broke. You believe that you got money, money's going to keep coming. However it comes, it's going to keep coming. You believe you can take those trips, you're going to take those trips. You believe you can't, you're going to be stuck at home. You believe you can't ever take a day off, you're never going to take a day off. You believe that you can, you out there, right? You believe you go and find love, or you believe that love is already exists, your person already exists, your soulmate is on their way, your soulmate is already here, whatever it is, they're going to be there. The moment you don't is the moment you don't have it, right? Either way, damn. So how to free yourself from the shackles of the matrix. I feel like I'm missing the deck. How should Taurus free themselves from the shackles of the matrix? Face your financial fears. You can't make it up. That's what I said right there. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear. But a lot better, Taurus. In that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Okay? You may be a struggling single mother now, or a father, who knows? But you think there's not successful single mothers and fathers out there? Thing is, they don't say they're struggling. They don't give themselves that title. That's why I don't like titles whatsoever. I got to commit myself to that. So I feel like, honestly, yes, that may be my husband, but I may not announce it to the world that is my husband. I don't like titles, right? Either way it goes, there's successful single mothers and fathers, and then there's struggling single mothers and fathers. You see the difference? They believe that they're successful. They believe that they're struggling, right? There's successful entrepreneurs, and then there's struggling entrepreneurs. Good hearts or not, they believe they're successful. They believe they're struggling. What results do they get? Success. What results do they get? Struggle. Broke. Don't have enough clients. Don't have enough this, right? Don't have enough money. Free yourself, damn it. I don't know what fucking word this is, but detachment, action, and empowerment. Detach yourself from what you don't want. Detach yourself. So when that fear comes up, detach from it. Lie to yourself then until it becomes your reality. And fuck being delusional, because we ain't got time for that. Lie to yourself. Lie to yourself until it becomes your reality. So if I ever get to a point where I'm stressing about money, I go back into, it's already taken care of. 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 And I promise you, it's already taken care of. Because when it comes about, it's already taken care of. It's already taken care of. I'm still going to go out and eat, okay? Whether I finish that food or not. I'm going to go out for that drink. I'm going to spend that money on that drink. I know what bills I got coming up. They already taken care of. They may not be paid on time, but they already taken care of. Or maybe they are paid on time, but they already taken care of. Maybe I'm not going to feel like if I spend this right now, I'm not going to have it on time because I'm going to have it. It's going to show up kind of funny, but I already have it, right? I'm going to detach from that loser mentality, from that non-winning mentality. And that's the Spirit saying to you, you have to detach from anything that does not allow you to feel like you're a winner. Feel like you're a winner. Detach from it. So if telling people does not let you feel like you're a winner, then you need to detach from whoever created that. All right? Whoever created that. You are your own person, you are your own energy. Whoever created that. So if you feel like the need to tell your best friend or tell your mama or whatever, like I had to fight myself yesterday when I was even considering switching apartments, and I was like, well, I don't want to tell my aunt because I already know what she's gonna say. I already know what she's gonna say, so I don't really want to say anything. So I'm actually not gonna tell her because I know the result, and I'm gonna detach from what I already know, right? So I'm gonna tell my mother because I need my mother's opinion. I need my mother to say yes, right? And now, granted, I don't need her to say yes. I just need confirmation that I'm doing something right because I'm about to take a risk again. So I call my mother, and my mother knows me, of course. And I was like, Mama, I just need you to say yes. That's all I need. And then, of course, I go into my details about why I want to do this, why I want to do that, and how I want to change this. And she was like, well, Sheena, if you feel like it's right for you, then, you know, just do it. I don't care what anybody else thinks. You shouldn't care what anybody else thinks. I'm like, thank you. I just needed that reminder. I just needed that reminder. So I'm going to detach from who I know is going to give me a negative. Ooh, who's up in here? Monitor and spirit. Either way, I'm going to detach from anyone that I know is going to give me something negative, and I'm going to go to the person that I know is going to not the person that's going to tell me what I need to hear, because my mother's not going to do that. She's a Libra. She's not telling me what I want to hear. But I know she's going to confirm what I already know. But I'm going to detach from anything that does not give me the confirmation of a win, because I know I'm going to be successful at it. I know I'm going to win at it, right? You also have the crystal, green aventurine, aventurine, sorry. Happiness, opportunity, and growth. It's good for money. This is a good crystal for money if you want some money. That's the crystal. Let's move on. So last on the list, what are the results? So the results are in Taurus spirit. What's the results for Taurus? Make it make sense, please. And of course, they're not gonna make it make sense. Either way, you got sexy time. Could have gave us abundance or something. You're nasty. Love. It's literally already there. It's literally already there. Rebirth, patience, and breakthrough. The results are in, and you're going to stop being the outsider on your dreams. And you're going to be the one experiencing them, living them. King of Wands again. And look at that. You see them lions? The Fool. You are about to experience a whole new life, a whole new way of life, Taurus. And you really can't make this up. Whether you believe this now or not, you're going to be experiencing a whole new life, a better life, a better way of life, a better way of existing that a lot of people will not understand, and they will have no choice but to go along with what it is that you're doing, right? At one point, we could say my mother didn't understand the way that I thought, the way that I did things. And she was looking out for my best interest, but she was looking out from a point of view of hers, right? And a lot of times she would tell me not to do something, not to do something, not to do something, not to do something. But every time I was like, Mom, I know it's gonna work. Mom, I know it's gonna be great. Mom, I know, right? And every time I showed her that it was gonna work. So now she doesn't really fight me on it. I just need your confirmation. Okay, that's all I need. But she doesn't fight me on it. But before, when she did not know, she was looking out for my best interest, trying to keep me safe, right? So she would tell me, that's probably not a good idea. You should think about this. You should do this, right? Now she kind of just runs with it, especially because she knows at the end of the day, I'm probably not going to listen. So yes, I asked you for your advice, but I'm going to do probably what I want to do, right? So you're getting ready to experience a whole new way of life. You have the Page of Swords. That people will end up falling, they will fall in line with, right? They will make adjustments to your life, to your life. Stop making adjustments to other people's lives. You have the Ten of Wands. You are about to have people wondering how you pulled it off, how you did it, how you were capable, right? But you're so far ahead, they can't catch up. They can't figure it out. They can't interfere because you have detached so much from what people think, from how they feel, for what they want for you. You have detached so much so they can't catch up. And this comes into blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing entering your life. You've had moments like that, which means you were in the right energy. Then the blessings kind of came to a halt and you had to wait because you hit the wrong energy. Taron, good afternoon. I need to start bringing lunch in here or something. Four of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Give me a second. Your dream or manifestation, it's simple. It's really easy. It's really easy. It's one call away. One call away. You're about to test the system, Taurus. Damn it. Can you hear me or my headphones dead? Because I need new headphones. It's not charging properly now. Because if you could only hear me from like afar, yes, okay, cool. What was I saying? You're about to. Give me a second to remember. No, what did I say? You're about to what? I do remember that part. Okay. Well, either way it goes. Hang up the line. The headphones died. It was a perfect example. Hang up the line. Stop picking up the phone. Stop picking up the phone. Stop making all these changes. The universe hears you. The universe knows what you want. When you request that manifestation on the main line, hang that phone up and stop picking it up. It already exists. You don't got to pick it back up to be like, hey, and I want to add in such and such, and I want this and I want that. Spirit is like, you made the request. It already exists. That's why you made the request. It already exists. We just wanted to know that you wanted it. That was it. We just wanted to know that you wanted what you wanted. You pick that phone back up to request when you get what you want and it's not exactly what you wanted, right? That's when you pick that phone back up. Stop picking up the phone before you get what you want. Stop thinking about it, right? Stop talking about it. You want what it is that you want. Yes, you get in close proximity of it, but we already know what you want because you've already seen it, right? You already felt it. You're connected. You're always connected to the universe. So we're always going to know what you want. You're going to feel it, right? But you want to stay in that energy. But you can't stay in that energy constantly picking up the phone, talking about hey, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Hey, remember me? Remember I said I wanted this? Remember I said I wanted that? You haven't even gotten what you said you wanted. And the reason why you haven't gotten what it is that you said you wanted is because you keep picking up that line, okay? You keep picking up that line, trying to put out new requests or trying to remind the universe that, hey, I wanted this. The universe knows. It's literally right there. It was right there when you seen it and you picked up the line the first time and said, hey, I want this type of car. I want this type of love. I want this, right? You literally, give me a second. I don't want to say about to because it's not about you getting something because it's literally just there. That song, whenever you need me, I'll be there. Whenever you call me, I'll be there. I'll be around type thing. That's your manifestations. That's your dreams. Whenever you need it, it will be there. You pick that phone up again, you don't need it. It's showing that you don't believe in it. You don't believe that it's going to be possible. Because I feel like when you believe something, you always look for it, right? You always look for it because you know it exists. So you always find a way to get it. You will always find a way to get it. If you do not find a way to get it, you don't believe in it. And you obviously do not want it. So, whatever it is that you guys believe, don't lose me here because I know. Anyway, whatever you guys have truly do believe, you're about to see it manifest, okay? Pretty much in a nutshell. You're about to see it manifest. Whatever it is that you truly do believe. So I need you to get in alignment with what it is that you say you want. What it is that you say you want. This is why people lose friendships, they lose family members, they lose, their jobs or whatnot, because they're detaching, right? They're in alignment with what they want. So now they can't take this type of negativity. They can't take this type of gossip. They can't take, working this job anymore or whatever. Those are the ones that truly believe. You may not like how it's done, but those are the ones that truly believe that what they're manifesting is going to happen. So the universe is getting in alignment, working for you. You said you wanted a different job. You said you wanted more money. You said you wanted this. So I'm going to block you here. I'm going to block you here. I'm going to get rid of that, right? So that friendship is going to come to an end because you said, remember what you asked for. Don't pick back up the line and ask if you can keep it, right? We don't want to, I got rid of the friendship. I let you get rid of the friendship. And now you're picking up the line like, hey, I really need somebody. And I'll take that friendship back, right? Hey, I really need love. And I'll take that lover back because at least they were there for me. Once again, we go back into the reasons, the excuses. Don't pick that line back up and ask me for anything that you said you did not want. It's being removed from your life because you asked for that. That's what you believe. That's your indication there that you believe that your dreams will come into reality. The universe is shifting things in your favor. So the universe told you no on that. The universe took that out. The universe showed you something, you seen something. So you saw your person cheat on you, you saw their phone, right? Because some of y'all may not be snooping through their phone, but you magically see it. Why'd you see it? Because you were meant to see it. Because you asked for something, and now Spirit gave you an out, right? A way to see something else. So either way it goes, don't pick up that line anymore, damn it. Once you ask for what it is that you want, allow the universe to do what it is that they need to do. So when the removal process starts to happen, understand that your manifestation is right there and Spirit is clearing way so you can see it, right? Because when something's blocking you, you can do a whole 360 and you'll never see it. You'll never see it. Why? Because you have all this clutter in your way. So the universe has to remove the clutter. You're never going to see that job working that job. And you know why you won't see that job working that job? Because you'll never take a day off to go actually see that job, right? You'll never take a day off to drive down the road that you will drive down in order to see that this job is hiring. You'll never have a day off to be able to be online before that job fills up in order to see that it is available. You'll never go through something hard where you're like, I need a drink, right? And then you end up at happy hour meeting the love of your life. You got to go through something. The universe has to make way for something. I got to get you where I got to get you at. So the rejections or whatever it is that Spirit is doing to kind of move things in your life that you don't like because you become uncomfortable with the fact that Spirit is changing things in your life, allow Spirit to change it. Because before you know it, you're about to see your manifestation right in front of your face. And you're going to be like, how long did I miss this? Because some of you guys can meet your soulmate literally at the same place you have passed up so many times, at a place that you have frequented so many times, at a place that, and not just passed up like driving, like you wanted to take a vacation there for a long time and your soulmate was there the whole time, but you didn't get to meet them because your life did not match up with your manifestations because you didn't believe that you could truly have it. Once you believe that you can truly have it, the universe will start making adjustments in your life. Allow the universe to make those adjustments because the results are basically in. So your manifestations are here. Just allow Spirit to show you, if that makes sense. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much how we done.